Hey, Darvin, so 71 points given up in the first half and I think 44 in the second. What was the major difference in your defense?
I just think locking in, trying to be better on the ball. You know, all of those guys, they have a tough, four-headed monster over there with obviously Donovan and Darius and Max and Karras. I mean, they put a lot of pressure on your perimeter defense. And then, you know, those two guys in the middle, Jared and Evan, they both can catch anything at the rim, around the rim. So it's a great balanced offensive attack that they have. So we really had to dig our heels into, you know, communicating, being aggressive in pick and rolls and DHOs. But first and foremost, not being as loose on the ball, being better on the ball. Our own ball defense, I thought, improved. And the times we did make a miss, you know, we didn't have that offensive rebounding bug bite us tonight. We did a much, much better job closing out defensive possessions.
It was a rare off-shooting night for LeBron, but AD seemed to step in, plus a couple other guys, and 23 of his points came in the second half. What were you seeing from him on offense to carry things?
Just, again, like I said before the game, allowing things to come to him, just making his reads and got into a rhythm, and then he just was in attack mode, like it was the play to be made. And so we needed all 23 of those, so it was great to see him step up and provide that scoring punch.
Yeah, obviously, you told us pregame that he's going to make the right play, and that's kind of in his DNA. He was coming off a scoreless second half, and tonight he has a season high, 32. Is there a correlation there that you saw, and just the overall level? I don't know if it's aggression or focus or force, whatever you want to call it. Was that at a fever pitch for him tonight?
I mean, again, they're two big kids. The young guys, Jared and Evan. I mean, they're going to make you play. You're an interior player, scorer. They're going to make you play. So you have to do everything with force against them, or it's getting smacked right back in your face. And you know, we try to put him in some positions, move him around a little bit. Whether he was in the trail, you know, the low left block, pick and rolls, just tried to mix up the menu a little bit. But he had it going, and again, it was just, he wasn't forcing anything. Everything was in rhythm and in flow.
Darvin, you mentioned pregame about how you guys have to have this next man up mentality. That's the only way you guys have a chance through this stretch. But when you look at Max, and kind of these last three games where he's been sort of forced into action, what have you seen from him in terms of rhythm and confidence? And were there moments tonight that stuck out to you as, you know, potentially maybe a big step for him?
Oh, absolutely. A matchup like that, you know, all of those guys he had to go, you know, had to try to defend. Karras, Darius, Max, Donovan down the stretch toward the end of the game, like, that's a huge challenge for a young player like Max, but one that's much needed. And so he was awesome tonight. We gave him a shout out after the game, and you know, everyone here is pulling for him, know how special he can be, know how special he already is. And the biggest thing for him is the more minutes he gets, you know, the more comfortable he gets. We had to rely on him some last year, his rookie year, due to some of the same circumstances. And so he was ready to go. Kid works on his game feverishly and is constantly engaged in terms of watching film and making sure he knows what to do when he's called upon. And I think you saw that tonight.
I think we're in the first 4 to 5 minutes next. Let's get you to it. LeBron makes his return to the land. Lake Show taking on the Cavs. First of a 4-game road trip. Off the steal. LeBron gets into the paint and one, draws the foul. 3-point play from King early. Moments later, D'Angelo Russell. That's Christie. Nice job to find that opening.